Yeah, in this, we're gonna go through a brief example where we're gonna showcase some capabilities that are available directly on the remote agent, on the BLACKBOX remote agent. So one of the recent capabilities that are available for your users is the ability to directly call it from your mobile phone and give it some tasks the same way you would be doing this on device. So we're gonna do this right now.
Hi there, I can help you create a task in your GitHub repository.
Yeah, so I want you to go to the repo called Blinkshot, and the branch is called feat/download. And the task that I want you to do is you can go into the README file, and there's a future tasks section. And I want you to implement the first task in this list.
Okay, I've got the repository name as the blank shot, and the branch name is feat/download. The task is to implement the first task in the future tasks section of the README file. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Great. The task details have been successfully captured and submitted.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So we just submitted the task. As soon as this is done, we should receive an SMS notification telling us the task has been submitted. So right now it's preparing the task, picking the right branch, picking the right repo, and then sending it right here. So there we go. We just got the SMS. We can refresh right here. We got the right, there we go. We have the right repo name, the right branch, and now it's starting the task right here. So we can monitor it. Typically, very small like tasks that are like like regular tasks would take like around 5 minutes. So we're gonna let it run on this one, and in the meantime, what we're gonna do is we're gonna be able to walk through briefly some of the different capabilities that are available on BLACKBOX. So the CLI that is available for users today is leveraged through different ways right now, where you have access to it from the remote agent, which is leveraging the CLI right now. One of the ways that you can also leverage the CLI is through the orchestration. And we're going to take a brief look at this example so that you have a bit of context on how you can leverage it. So still, while you're using the local BLACKBOX agent directly in your IDE, what you have access to is the orchestration, where you can implement a complex task and assign it to multiple sub-agents that will help you get a parallel implementation on these tasks. So if you were to have 5 sub-agents implementing something, you would benefit from 5 million contexts rather than a 1 million context going through a single thread. So you get the context benefit on that side, you get the parallel benefit on that side as well, and you also get gains by having specialized focus agents on different components. So here, if we were to look at a task that was about uh, a checkout process, so we're able to get a UI component focused agent. We're gonna zoom out like this. We have the Stripe integration, we have the callbacks, testing and integration. So you have very specialized agents that are taking on these different tasks. So this is for the orchestration. One of the things that are going to be available for users in the coming couple of days is the BLACKBOX MCP for the agent, where you'll be able to stay within your IDE and send, by chatting with the agent, the local agent, send as many remote tasks as you would want. So in the same way that where you can leverage the orchestrator right here to manage local sub agents, you'll be able to leverage it in the same way, but for completely remote agents running in the cloud. So you'll have the same control over all the CLIs that you want to have access to, and you'll be able to send them and assign them directly from your local IDE. So we're gonna wait about probably at the minute 5 here. This is the typical range of time for the agent to go through this implementation. Uh, we're going to be able to dive a bit more into the different capabilities that are available for you. Um, we mentioned previously where you have access to Slack, the Slack app, where you can call as many agents directly from your Slack workspace. And we also recently added as well the SMS support, where the same way we interacted right now through voice, um, you could also send the same thing by chatting with the agent through SMS. So it's the same interaction. You get notified on task completion. You can look it up either on your mobile device or on the browser on the desktop and uh, go back on what the agent was implementing. So here we're having a look at the execution. It should be done in about a minute, and we're going to be able to test it right here. So while this is ongoing, we're going to briefly recap. Yeah, this was the orchestration recently, and pretty much leveraging the CLI. Also, whenever you're building your workflow, you can also leverage the BLACKBOX API for a single endpoint for all closed source, open source models, image models, video models. So this is also one of the key capabilities that you have available for you, where you can have um, your workflows deeply integrated with the BLACKBOX API for a much faster integration with different models at all at the same time. So um, once okay, so here we're about to be done. Uh, as soon as the task is done, we're gonna get the notification pushing changes to the branch. So here we have the recap of the implementation. And as you notice, we didn't tell it specifically. So we told it just go into the future task section. There is already a future task section in this specific repo. And we told it pick the first one in the list and then go ahead and implement it. So we could have described a complete task in this case, and verbally, without telling it to go into the README file, we could have told it the same thing. But what was interesting is, okay, so we just got the SMS notification. What we're going to do is we're going to pull this branch locally, and we're going to be able to test this feature right here. We're going to open this PR right now. Okay, we have this implementation complete. Let's get this from here. Let's fetch here. Okay, we have it. We're going to switch branches. We're going to check out the README. What was the So it was about adding a download button so people can get their images. So we're gonna open it right here. And there we go. So we just finished a complete task directly from the phone. We could have told it go ahead and implement the second one, which is add authentication and rate limiting by email instead of IP, show people how many credits they have left. So we could have told it we want all these to be implemented. So it would have been a longer implementation. And we're going to be also showing how we can uh, have a single uh, conversation and then have the agent decide to split it up across multiple sub agents as well. So these are some of the capabilities that are available today for users on the BLACKBOX remote agent, and we'll be able to showcase some more examples on it.